Mathematicians, make sure you get out your problem set and open to lesson 26. The directions on page 26 say use the number path to solve. And they give you an example of what a number path looks like. Remember that it's this page and then it's the next page where it has a different type of number path. Let's talk about how to use a number path to solve problems. Mathematicians, you've learned that there are many ways to solve a problem. You can count on using your fingers, you can count on using tools like blocks, you can solve the problem in your head. Today we're going to learn how to use a number path. One way to use a number path is to help you count on. So if I have the subtraction problem, 3 minus 2, one way I can solve that is actually by adding on. Remember that subtraction and addition, that adding and subtracting are two sides of the same coin. They're connected, they're related, just like we practiced yesterday. So when I'm solving 3 minus 2, I'm actually solving 2 plus what will equal 3. Well, how many jumps did I have to make? 1. So 3 minus 2 is the same as 2. It's the same as thinking 2 plus what will give me 3. And the answer is 1, because I use my number path to show how many jumps does it take to get from 2 to 3. Well, it only took me 1. So if 2 plus 1 is 3, then 3 minus 2 must equal 1. Let's try another one. In number 1 on our problem set, here is our number path. Now, the problem is 6 minus 4 equals, and we want to think about it as an addition problem. Okay, so we're thinking, here's our thought bubble, 6 minus 4 is the same as 4, the smaller number, plus what equals 6. So let's start on 4 and count on to see how many it takes us to get to 6. 1, 2. It took us 2 jumps, right? So it's 4 plus 2 that will equal 6. So that must mean that 6 minus 4 equals 2. If that doesn't make sense, watch it again. On the next page, the directions are a little bit different. It still says use the number path to help you solve, but there's only one number path. So you're going to need to do some erasing or just do the number path in your head. So this one doesn't have the thought bubbles for you like it did on this page. Here, you're just going to do the plus in your head, or you can write it next to the problem, which is what I'm going to do. So 5 minus 4 is the same as 4, the smaller number, plus what will give me 5. Okay, so I'm going to start with 4, and let's see, how many do I need to count? Oh, just the 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5, which must mean that 5 minus 4 equals 1. Now, I could erase that, or I could just use another color to do the next problem. Oh, you know what, mathematicians? I made a mistake. I didn't see that this 4 plus blank was right over here. So I could have just written that here. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Let's do the next one together. So 5 minus 1 is the same as 1 plus what? 1 plus what equals 5. So let me start on my 1. And let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it took 4 jumps, so 1 plus 4 equals 5, which must mean that 5 minus 1 equals 4. If that didn't make sense, watch this part again, and then solve these problems. Remember when you're done to take a picture of your work and post it to Seesaw. Happy mathing!